Greetings. Welcome to So Much to Talk About here at the Manny Pacquiao and Shane Mosley press conference. My pleasure to have a legendary figure in the sport, Mr. Bob Arum. How are you, sir?
Good, thank you very much.
Yes, and my pleasure to talk with you. Now, this fight, actually, there was a proposed date of this fight, October 17th, 2009, which was negotiated around the summer of 2009 that it was reported. So how come we're waiting? Well, how come, it's now happening now instead of back then?
Well, it depends. It was so much easier dealing with Shane now that he's unattached and is being advised by James Prince, because Prince has been a good friend of mine for many, many years, and he's right. He was with Floyd, and he's a businessman. And I'm a businessman, so we cut to the chase really easily. And we were able to come up with a deal. We didn't have to go through a lot of the usual nonsense that you do in boxing. So, I've always liked Shane. When I was promoting Oscar, Shane fought Oscar twice. He fought Cotto under my promotion. He's a real nice young man. And, now that he's with James Prince, it's very, very easy to work out a deal.
What a monumental deal with Showtime, CBS, the Viacom window, the Viacom umbrella, excuse me. And do you see this perpetuating the type of exposure that boxing had in the 70s and 80s through Wide World of Sports and now with CBS?
That really is my goal. I believe this will be very, very successful. And remember, we have all these programs on CBS. They're advertiser-driven. If we can get them sponsors, right, then that next step is they're going to do boxing on the network. And once we get boxing on these networks, boxing will be back. That is an essential element. You cannot have boxing be popular just limiting it to HBO or Showtime, because the audience isn't big enough.
One more question for you, sir. You've been involved in sport for decades, and now after Manny Pacquiao retires, after Floyd Mayweather retires, who can carry the torch? Who do you see can carry the torch?
Look, Manny Pacquiao is special, just the way Muhammad Ali was special. But there are other fighters out there, a lot of that we're promoting, that will be the fighters that take the spotlight. Maybe not as great a spotlight as Manny commanded. And after Muhammad stopped fighting, Larry Holmes is a great champion, but the spotlight was never as bright. But right. So I really believe that there will be fighters that will capture the imagination of the public.
Is there any names in particular?
Well, there's a lot of this. We have Roberto Marroquin, Jose Benavidez, Mike Jones, the kid from Philadelphia. I really believe he's going to be a big star. But there's a lot of them. I probably left out a half a dozen. But they will emerge. They will emerge by being great fighters and showing their charisma and having the public become attached to them.
Mr. Arum, honored to speak with you, sir. Thank you.